Hey guys, it's your boy KSI, Legit ABT, and we're making another Reddit video for the 700th time because we can't make any fucking content. Just joking, I love KSI's content, don't hate me. I ain't no fucking low gangster, but to be honest, I'd much rather be a low gangster than a Jake Paul. You get what I'm saying, cause I'm dying. The lack of views, man, I am parched. It's not KSI, sadly. Despite my bangs trying to be fucking dreads, I ain't no KSI head ass. It is a lovely cup of tea. You know the fucking drill. Say Billy, I lovely cup of tea. Brown, I lovely cup of tea. And we fucking out here with a very sore fucking throat, actually, because I did that. God, I'm gonna lose my voice. Sipping that shit. Oh, look at me. I'm so tall. I'm getting my head cut off. I'm getting my cat cut off. Help me. Help me. Oh. I'm full of shit jokes today, but I don't care. I'm in a good mood today, okay? I had a very fat shit, and that really contributed, okay? I'm empty. I'm clean. I am a clean little boy. I'm a clean little slate. I feel like a boy that just came out of rehab. I'm ready to start my life again. Maybe it's because of the fact I also had like a 1 hour nap. I'm thinking of doing Twitch, so maybe some YouTube streaming. If you're interested in that, you know, let me know in the comments. Like, are we cool? Are we Gucci, fam? Are we alright, my dude? I love psychology. Psychology's got a lot. The amount of theories that come about, it's just so weird. Like, from the SLT theory to the goddamn cognitive theory to the behaviorist approach to you know, all this stuff. Also, I just said SLT theory. That's like social learning theory. Social learning theory. Hey, social learning theory. Hey. What the fuck does that sound hot? Hey. Right, so yeah, psychology, whatever, blah blah blah. Some of you aren't already interested in that. You know what? I can fucking tell that you're not interested in my videos. The average view time's like around 4 minutes. Are you joking? You think I don't see that shit? You think I don't see that you motherfuckers just watch like 4 minutes of the video on average and then fucking leave? You think I don't see that? Well, that's just discrimination. Just because I'm brown, alright? Just because I'm brown and maybe I'm not like 6 foot, okay? Just because I'm not a kid and I'm like, oh, just because I'm 6 foot doesn't mean you have to stop for me, man. I'm such a nice guy, man. Fuck you. Yeah, why don't you go over to that fucking Nicky Jakey? No, to be honest, Nicky Jakey. I fucking love his content, so if you... But I have a feeling some of you aren't that interested in what I'm saying. What if I told you that Sigmund Freud did cocaine? Interested? Is that interest peaked? Is that interest spiked? Well, let's get into that shit. Why am I talking about Sigmund Freud? Why am I not talking about any other trending topic? Well, because the fact is I can't find anything that I'm really interested in that's not that, okay? In the future, I might go to a trending topic. Might, but to be honest, I'll probably pick up some old shit that I'm just interested in. I want to talk about it. Let's get on to it. I was in my psychology class today. We were talking about Sigmund Freud. We were basically being introduced to Sigmund Freud. We were talking about him a bit more in detail, like his theories, like... Penis envy. Penis envy. You could bet your ass that I was one of the people laughing at that. I'm a child, or I'm a little bit of a child in my freaking brain. We basically came to the conclusion that maybe Sigmund Freud was basically doing it for the clout. We basically came to the conclusion that his theories were a bit weird, okay? Like the one where apparently you have sexual feelings towards your mom and then you get so sad because, you know, oh, my daddy has bigger pee-pee than me. How'd you know your dad's pee-pee's bigger than it? Have you seen it before? What? Definitely something to think about. I mean, I thought about it. I just think it's kind of funny. You know, it's a little funny. I mean, it's got penis in it. How can it not be funny? It's penis! They also kept the conclusion that maybe some of these theories were just sort of to get like a different argument in, to get like some different sort of perspective that maybe wasn't so necessary. Not like super unnecessary, but you know, like if you had a certain perspective, but you wanted to argue with something else, then yeah, you would probably have a somewhat outlandish theory. Maybe not super outlandish, but yeah. No, he made some interesting theories, like the theory of the unconscious, like how it's pretty big and how it can definitely affect your actions and stuff. It's definitely something you can think about. His theories are pretty interesting. Alright, I'm not gonna pretend like I know a lot about him, but I mean, I know a bit about him. He's just a little... He's weird. Okay, he had a bit of weird things about him, and I just wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it. Now, don't get me wrong, there was some knowledge that he brought about that was kind of useful, like for people like Bowlby to do his studies, but let's be real, I mean, like, Freud didn't do his studies that well. So basically, this fan of Sigmund Freud reached out to Freud himself. Oh, I love your work, I love this, I love that, blah blah blah. Brown nosing, ass kissing. So Sigmund Freud said, okay, you know what, do you want to take part in a study? And it was like, oh my god, yes, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be maybe not rich, but I don't care, it's my favorite fucking thing. I started. Basically, they did a 2-year study on this little boy called Little Hans. Okay, I'm just gonna do it very basically. I'm not gonna pretend like I know all the details, but yeah, the father basically wrote to him like nearly every day, or at least a lot. Oh, it's not a fucking... Oh god, I shouldn't have done heavy metal Dorime, man. And what ended up happening was they found some weird shit to do with Little Hans. Basically, Little Hans apparently was touching his pee-pee a lot. He was being a bad boy. But you know what's the weird thing? His mom is so fucking weird, because she says that she's gonna go and take the baby to the doctors and get his pee-pee chopped off. Now, even if it's a joke, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. That is fucking stupid. I used to itch my ass a lot. Okay, I was like 3, okay? 3 to 4 to 5, 6... 7? And you know one thing that really got me to not touch my ass? My mom threatened to put chili powder on my hands when I sleep, so when I scratch my own ass, it'll feel like hell. That worked. Okay, you don't need to tell your fucking son you're gonna chop off his pee-pee. That's just awful, man. That's awful. And so this gave him a fear of, you know, getting castrated. Okay, and you know, there was some other stuff to do with the black horse. Now the black horse just basically and just, you know, passed out, but he thought he died, and so he'd been traumatized by that. And then he saw the dad, and he was a bit scared of the dad because of the black mustache. It reminded him of the black horse, and you know, he wanted his father to die because, you know, he was attracted to his mom. Fam just got clowned on, alright? You know, he got cancelled before cancelling fucking happened, alright? Let me talk about the story a bit more. Like, first of all, you can't fucking generalize it to the population of the fucking world, because there's just one boy in a Western country. Stupid. Second of all, you should have had at least someone to monitor, at least. Like, you can't just go and send letters here and there. You realize that people lie? Do you realize that people exaggerate? Like, I'll give you an example. I sent him a gif of Abraham Simpson from the series Simpsons. He was jumping off a 3-meter cliff and he got back. And then this same person said I threatened suicide, so... Yeah, I mean, you know, there's gonna be people that do that for clout. It's just inevitable. It sucks because, you know, even people that you really love can sometimes do this, especially like this person that, you know, it happened to be someone I love too, you know. So what you think some sort of stranger is gonna be like, he's trying to impress you, stupid. He's not gonna tell you all the truth. No wonder you got clowned on so many times. Like, bro, you're gonna really like ask some dude from like some fan of yours to then you say, oh, can you do the study for me? You're probably definite. I definitely don't think that you'll be very biased in the way you write about, you know, your boy Little Hans. I definitely don't think that there's any sort of bias in there at all. I don't think that would be. I don't think you're trying to impress me. I don't think you would be. I'm just gonna totally trust you. I'm gonna totally trust what you are and how you do and what you be, bro. I acknowledge that you're total stranger, but you're definitely very trustworthy in this case. I mean, look, it's letters, it's writing. You can't lie in a letter, bro. You can't lie. People don't lie, okay? That's not a thing. Not to say that, you know, the little hand study was a lie, but let's be real. He was fucking contacting someone through letters. It was a longitudinal study, but it was just a bit kind of stupid because it was like the dad's interpretation of the scenarios that happened with little hands. So yeah, you know what, Sigmund Freud, that's one thing on the list. Gullible. Alright, now the second thing is weird another way. Apparently, according to my friend who studies psychology, he did good because he introduced pansexuality to the spectrum, which is kind of cool. But apparently it originally meant including kids. Like, what? Let's move on to one redeeming factor, Brian. He hated the US. Hell to the fucking yes. So you know what, at least he had a little bit of common sense, alright? Now let's get back onto shooting him. What if I was to tell you this boy was actually sort of, a little bit of a sellout? So what did he do that was kind of not cash money in this case? He took some individuals that basically their family members paid to get their female members of the family to get some like sort of understanding of why their hysteria was a thing. Turns out they were raped or sexually abused. Some incest was involved, you know. Actually, no, pretty much incest was involved. Incest was a lot of it. Basically, a lot of trauma, which is not good at all. No one should stand for it. No one should cover it up. It should be out in the open. It should be exposed because it's not good. It's not good at all. People should speak about it. However, the thing is, the attackers were paying for these things, so they were like, you were supposed to be for raping my little sister. What the fuck, man? I'm gonna take my money. I'm gonna fuck out of here. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Sigmund Freud was nearly bankrupt then, but the thing is, he changed the results. He changed it to make the dudes look a little less bad, so you know their reputation doesn't get bad. Alright, so they didn't want their relatives with hysteria in that therapy anymore. They just wanted to leave because they didn't want to get exposed in a freaking paper. And yeah, Sigmund Freud sold out. He genuinely just blamed the victims. Like, how can you do that, bro? That's just not fun. He had the right idea in the beginning, but then he saw the money go and was like, oh no, I better appeal to your masses. Don't appeal to pedophiles and incest loving freaks, bro. No, especially rapists. Hell to the no. Imagine you're a freaking psychologist. You gotta be truthful to your people, but instead you change the theory that can help millions of people just for a little money and clout. I don't blame the people who lost respect for him. It was a little bit problematic. For example, he thought that lesbianism was a gateway to mental illness. Controversial a little bit. Let me just tea. Yeah, bruh. You heard me mention about the cocaine, so yeah, I mean, it was basically pretty common that, you know, people would actually, you know, have the cocaine and, you know, do a little bit of the it was seen as safe, like it was seen as like just something like the party rock stuff back then in a way. He may have been a little addicted to it because, you know, he was a bit sad. It was a bit of a sad boy, okay? Though he cut it off because of the fact that it distracted him with his work. Good on him for that. 1 point to Gryffindor. I actually don't know why I made this run. If you aren't already following me on Twitter, there's something wrong with maybe that's the gateway to mental illness. I hope that you learn a bit. And I thought, you know, because it was an interesting topic to me, I can make it a little bit more interesting. I could be a bit more enthusiastic. I admit the stupid articles, I was passionate, but I wasn't as passionate as I was in here. You know, you could probably tell from the way I speak, from the way I'm talking, and I don't have to, you know, just make up words by like cutting it like fucking lettuce. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like. Every like really counts. Make sure that you have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, what the hell are you doing? If you want, maybe share it a little bit, just here and there. Send it to your friends. I kind of want to grow as a little bit of a little eeny weeny little baby like plant pot YouTuber. I want to grow, and then you go get like, you know, a good amount of subscribers. You know, I want to be able to make this a job someday. Peace, y'all.